Want to unlock the secrets to managing your child support efficiently right from the comfort of your own couch in Kansas? Well, welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by clunky government websites, confusing legal jargon, or honestly, just the everyday stress of keeping track of your payments, you are exactly in the right place. Today, we're taking complete control. We're going to completely decode the Kansas child support system so that you can confidently track, manage, and verify your payments online.
Here is the game plan for this explainer. First, we'll cover understanding Kansas child support. Then, we'll meet the KPC. After that, we're setting up your account, checking your payment records, going over some really important rules and troubleshooting, and finally wrapping up with a quick summary and legal disclaimer. This is all designed to give you real practical value, whether you're logging in for the very first time or just looking to streamline the way you already do things.
All right, let's jump right in. Section 1, Understanding Kansas Child Support. Okay, so before you start clicking around on random websites, you really need to know exactly who does what. Kansas actually splits up the work, and honestly, this confuses a ton of people. Think of it like a giant puzzle. On one side, you have the Department for Children and Families, or the DCF. Through their Child Support Services program, they're basically the rule makers and enforcers. They handle all the legalities, establishing paternity, modifying support orders, and enforcing compliance. But on the flip side, we have the Kansas Payment Center, the KPC. The KPC is essentially the bank. They handle the actual money, they centrally process it all, and they keep the official ledger of exactly what was paid and when. So it's pretty simple when you break it down. Need to change your child support amount? Talk to the DCF. Just want to see if a check cleared or make a payment online? The KPC is your go-to.
Moving right along. Section 2. Meet the KPC. Now that we know who handles the actual money, let's look a little closer at the central hub you'll be interacting with the most. When you visit kspaycenter.com, you are stepping into the official portal, and it is going to be your new best friend for financial tracking. The best part? It operates 24 hours a day. So whether you're a parent paying support who wants to use a debit card, a bank transfer, or an e-wallet, or maybe you're a parent receiving support and you just want to check on a direct deposit or your U.S. Bank Relia card balance, this centralized system is where the magic happens. It's built to give you a crystal clear picture of your finances without ever having to wait on hold listening to elevator music.
Okay, part 3, setting up your account.
Let's see how all this builds into some highly actionable steps for setting up your secure online account. Grabbing the reins here is actually surprisingly simple if you have your info ready. Step 1, you just navigate over to kspcenter.com. Step 2, look on the left side of the homepage and select Make a Payment. Step 3, you're going to choose Register as Participant. And finally, Step 4, you just punch in your personal details. This includes creating a user ID, entering your social security number, and typing in your secure KSP PIN. Honestly, getting this done means you completely dodge the cost of stamps, wave goodbye to the worry of lost mail, and you get immediate printable confirmations for every single transaction.
Once you've successfully registered, you'll hit a secure login screen every time you return. Now, let me give you a quick pro tip here. Actually, it's more of a requirement. When you're creating your user ID during that registration process, keep in mind it absolutely must be at least 7 characters long, and it has to include both a letter and a number. Oh, and no special characters like asterisks or dashes. Formatting it right the very first time is going to save you from dealing with a super frustrating error message.
Now here is a crucial piece of the puzzle, your KPC PIN. You literally cannot register for an online account without this. It's a vital, unique security measure assigned to every single individual by the KPC to safeguard your personal data and stop identity theft in its tracks. If you're sitting there right now and realize, uh-oh, I have no idea what my PIN is, don't panic. It's an easy fix. Just call KPC customer service at 1-877-572-5722 during normal weekday business hours. They'll verify who you are and hand over the PIN so you can finish setting everything up.
Let's keep the momentum going. Section 4. Checking your payment records.
With your account completely established and your privacy locked down, let's explore how you actually track your history. You've got 2 really powerful options here. Let's say you just need a super quick printout, or maybe a lawyer needs to verify a specific record. They can just use the basic record search right on the homepage. It requires absolutely zero login. You just pick the county name from a dropdown and type in the court order number. Boom, fast and accessible. But if you want the whole shebang, you'll use your KPC Pay account login. Yes, it requires your username and password, but it unlocks your entire payment history. It even lets you schedule and view future dated payments up to 180 days in advance. I mean, that level of control is just a massive game changer for your personal budgeting.
Which brings us to Section 5, Important Rules and Troubleshooting.
Please pay close attention to this next point, because this covers a critical legal pitfall that so many beginners accidentally fall right into. This is huge. Under Kansas law, if you hand cash directly to a former partner, or you just Venmo them some money outside of the official KPC system, the state literally just considers that a gift. Seriously, it will not legally count toward your child support arrears. Your past due obligations will just keep racking up, and a judge cannot retroactively erase that debt just because you promised you handed over cash. Always, always, always route your payments through the centralized Kansas Payment Center so they are officially recorded on the legal ledger. No exceptions.
Let's summarize a few other key troubleshooting rules really quick. First, as we just hammered home, direct payments are legally just gifts. Second, remember that paying support does not buy parenting time. And on the flip side, you absolutely cannot withhold visitation just because support wasn't paid. They are completely separate legal court orders. Also, if you run into any technical glitches with the website, your lifeline is KPC customer service at 1-877-572-5722. If you need to modify an order or ask a legal question, that's when you call DCF at 1-888-757-2445. And finally, while the state itself doesn't have a custom app, if you receive support via the U.S. Bank Relia card, go download their official app. You can track your deposits right from your phone and even set up handy text alerts.
Finally, Section 6, Summary and Legal Disclaimer.
Let's wrap up everything we've uncovered today about navigating this system efficiently. While this explainer totally gives you the keys to the KPC portal and breaks down that vital difference between the DCF and the KPC, please remember this. This explainer serves as general guidance and does not constitute legal advice. You should always consult a legal professional or Kansas Legal Services for your own unique situation. But now that you know how to avoid the dreaded direct payment trap, how to lock down your KPC PIN, and how to track every single dollar online, are you ready to take stress-free control of your child support today? Thank you so much for joining me, and hey, if you found this helpful, be sure to share this explainer with anyone else who might need a helping hand navigating the system.